My name is Philip, and I decided to do a little review on this Southwest Archery Spyder Recurve bow. They give you a little sticker that says they like to use these plastic arrow rests, which me personally, I don't like them. I think they're good for maybe target archery, stuff like that. I'm more for hunting or 3D shoots. So I did go ahead and instead of that, I put a regular, I'm shooting from the shelf. So I bought this. It's like a felt pad. It's a little softer than regular felt pads. I bought it from one archery shop. It's a synthetic material. It's very cheap and it works. I got it on my wife's bow too. This bow I bought for my good friend. He's starting out with archery. So yeah, the riser is unbelievable. At this price, I couldn't believe it. I mean, it's got a beautiful wood grain, and it's got multiple colors. It's got this beautiful red wood inside. It's just really nice, and it's if you want to compare it to like Samick Sage or one of these $100 recurve bows that are out there on eBay and stuff, this one is doesn't have the sharp edges like on other recurve bows in this price range. It's smoothed out, it's lighter weight. It's just awesome for that price. I'm truly surprised. Now these limb bolts, I like these limb bolts a lot because they're almost flushed with the other styles that you can do by hand. I don't like them because they're standing out and it adds weight, and plus on any takedown recurves, you're not supposed to be taking them out regularly. Okay, it is takedown for if you want to transport it, if you want to put it in an airplane or whatever. Otherwise, you should not be taking them too often because with more often you take stuff out, the sooner something will wear down. So just keep that in mind. Now this is what I'm talking about, the flush bolts. It's just sleek. It's it's awesome. It's so much better, like on the higher end bows. So I prefer that. Alright, now the limb without any stamp, that's your top limb. Let's use the tool, Allen key wrench. So we're gonna put that on top. On the other video, you're saying like slide down, but it doesn't matter if you slide it down or just put it from the top. It's the same thing. Alright, and you don't want to use anything else than this Allen key. If anything bigger, you might over torque it. You don't want that, because if you keep over torquing it, after time, who knows, it might crack, it might weaken the bow. So just use this Allen key, okay, just for safety precautions, and it will last you longer. Everything's been wrapped really nice, so good protection for the transport, for the shipping. Now the bottom limb, it's got a stamp. This one, particular one, is 40 pounds. So it is a 62 inch long, 40 pounds draw weight. Yeah, this bow is for my good friend, and he's, like I said, he's just starting out, and he's a strong guy. He shot the bow before a little bit, so 40 pounds will be great for him. Anything over 40 pounds, he might be shaking, and you know, you need to learn proper form before you can shoot higher poundage bows. You want to start with lower pounds, so you learn proper form. Alright, now the string. It is a cheaper string, of course, because you cannot expect high-end string for this price range. So as soon as you put the string on, make sure you wax it real good. Any kind of wax is okay. I prefer boning from specifically made for archery strings. You can get it in any archery shop or Cabela's, maybe some other stores as well, outdoor stores. Now normally the string would have a smaller loop and bigger loop. Now the smaller loop will go on the bottom. That one will stay in place. You're not gonna touch that one. These loops are pretty much the same, so I just think that this one is smaller, so I put it on the bottom where the stamp is. Actually, you want to start with the bigger loop first, because you gotta run it through, slide it on the bottom like that as far as it goes. Now you can put the smaller one in on the bottom, like so. Now take the stringer out. So this is the plastic arrow rest. It might work for you. I personally don't like it because it's a little bit more noisier when you release the arrow. The fletching is still gonna hit this part. So yeah, I'm just used to shooting right off the shelf, so I'm not gonna use that one. Alright, now I recommend you getting this stringer. It's like made for this bow, so the fit is really nice, very secure. So again, the bottom one, you put the longer one, the bigger end on the bottom limb. See how nicely it goes over. Oops. Alright. The small one we'll put on the top limb. Now we'll pull on it. There we go. And that's it. Simple as that. Now, when I shot it the first time, I had roughly about 7 inches of brace height, measured from here where your palm, the hand goes, directly to the string. And 7 inches, you know, that's very small brace height for this bow. It's noisy and it got little vibration, so you want to set it to at least 8 inches from this point to this point, okay? You do it so that when you take the string off, you're twisting. It's always a good idea to twist clockwise, so you don't get confused later on which way you twist it or not. And I did roughly 20 all around twists. So 20 times. And now I'm at 8 inches, so that's perfect. Now the bow got much quieter, and also the vibrations are gone. There's just a little bit, but any bow will have little vibrations. You can take those vibrations out by putting little silencers, like whiskers. They're very cheap, it's just a few dollars. And yeah, you got all the threaded holes for all your accessories, the stabilizer. I don't like stabilizers on traditional bows. You can put your arrow quiver here. It's got holes here for that, so that's pretty cool for hunting. Yeah, you know, I like it. It's good. And I recommend using a knock on the string for consistency. You want the arrow to be at exactly the same place every time you shoot. If you move your arrow a little bit, it will throw everything off. So, very consistent. I put the knock just a little bit higher than the shelf is, so that the arrow points downwards a little bit, which helps propel the arrow without too much contact with the bow and the fletchings. You always want to use feather fletchings when you're shooting off the shelf. I would recommend it for this too, for this rest. So that's my review. And now we're gonna go shoot outside, see how it shoots. Any new bow, a new string, especially these regular, like D50 or something, you will need to, once in a while, adjust the braid height as the string stretches over time. How you do it. So clockwise, I'm gonna add at least 10 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 more turns. See where that brings us. There we go, a little better. A little bit over 8 inches. Less than quarter and less than 8 1/4. So let's do a couple more shots. Southwest Archery, they have, you can get arm protection for them, you can get from 25-pound limb all the way up to 60-pound limb. I think it's only 75 bucks the length, which is awesome. I also highly recommend getting the bow set up by a professional shop. That way you'll get the most out of this bow. Alright? Because you want the knock point in the right height. You want the brace height set perfectly for you, so you have no vibrations and it will be the quietest. If the brace height is a little bit off, the bow will act differently. It will be more shaky, more vibration. It will be more noisier. So the brace height is very important. Okay. Like I said, it should be around 8 inches, at least 8 inches, maybe 8.5. So you might want to try starting out with 8 inches. Shoot 20 arrows or what, and then try with 8.5 inches. See what's better for you. You know, everybody's a little different preferences. I got it set at 8 inches exactly. I just shoot instinctively. As you can see, this bow is very repeatable, consistent. And this is basically without aiming too much, just shooting instinctively. I like it so much that I can't stop shooting. I like this target because every time you shoot it, it moves. It moves into a little different position as it gives you more area to shoot at. So here you go. This is the step up, definitely step up from Samick Sage. Enjoy shooting. Alright, so here we are with a Spyder Takedown Recurve bow. This is a beginner bow and I just bought it, been about a week. This here is a 45 lbs draw weight, measured at 28 inches, which is standard. And this is a 62 inches bow, 5 feet 2 inches, and quite light, very well built. So if we just have a look at it, you know, a little near, it has a signature red stripe going in here, which is what segregates it from a Samick Sage. Okay, and supposedly touted as Samick Sage version 2, but that's not official. It's made by the same people who designed Samick Sage essentially. But anyway, so I have kind of set it up. The limbs in here, you don't have the finger bolts here. Okay, you have a one which uses the Allen key. So that's one of the key differences between this and Samick Sage. Now you also do it comes with a arrow rest, and I've put it here already. The bows, the string, the limbs, which are separate, of course. There's nothing else much about it. I have set up the knock points here using a tape, which is one of the cheaper methods to do it. And I have put in about 11 twists in this string here, which gives me a brace height of about 8 inches. You know, from the throat to the what do you call the string. And well, I'm a beginner, so I'm out here shooting some. So this is a 30-yard distance that I'm at, which is right here. So to the target, 30-yard distance, and I've been doing some shooting. Well, let's have a look. I have some of these arrows here. It's a fiberglass arrow. It's Answer. It's one of the cheaper, one of the cheapest arrows that you can get. They do wobble a bit in the flight. I have observed that, but so far so good. So I guess for a beginner, it does do the job. Let's shoot some. Now, one of the things about how to set up the arrow and all, and this is all information I've got, you know, figuring out on Google, talking to a lot of people and everything. You kind of put your arrow in your hand, put it in the knock point, and then just put it on the arrow rest. This is it, done. The important point is the knock, the fletchings should be at a 120-degree angle here, so that when it goes straight, these do not touch the riser. That is the key. That is one of the things that's important. I'm absolute beginners, which is what I was, and I still am. So some of the key points to remember. And yeah, let's shoot some. You essentially shoot with one finger up, two down, or you shoot with 3 fingers down. I shoot 3 fingers down. I've seen it gives me better accuracy. I should have a finger tab. I ordered a lot of them, add-on items and everything. They are still to arrive, so I'm just slipping my fingers and using it. I'm able to do a decent job. I do rock climbing essentially, so my fingers are a little hardened up. You got the calluses and everything. Not a big problem for me that way. Without much ado, let's shoot. Pull, draw, and I think I have an 8. So anyways, let's shoot one more. Figuring out the fletchings angle, knock, arrow rest, look down, draw, straight up, and got a 6 this time. But well, this is all about the Spyder long recurve takedown bow, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.
This is May the 18th. Absolutely beautiful piece of artwork. This is the Southwest recurved bow. .62 inches, 34-pound pull. the stock with a grip, or a limb as they call it. Don't like that name. Here's a piece of artwork. Simple arrow rest. I'll probably change that around and get something that's a little more permanent. There's plenty of room for changes. Completely happy. Got this for Amazon for $134. Classic recurve. Gorgeous lines. I'm sure it'll shoot beautifully. Good night now from Living in Paradise.
The bow is gorgeous. The red accent here is very, very beautiful. The wood is great. You can see there's a little bit of a plating here, but you can have all the threads. I put some threads on. I had put a arrow rest on. It screws very well. Everything is perfectly fine. I prefer traditional way, so nothing really bad. The limbs are great. It was easy to assemble and very easy to go. It shoots beautifully, and very, very good bow right off the bat. I did add silencers, which weren't necessarily needed, but I think it makes a big difference, and it looks really, really nice. The riser is wonderful, fits very well in hand. The rope is excellent as well. I'm about 5'9", 5'8", 5'9". I'm average build, and this is just perfect in my hand. The one thing is to get a shelf wool pad, and that's it. Just the rest of it, you'll need a knock as well. It did not come with it, but otherwise, yeah, you can make your own with the string. But the bow itself is fantastic. Very beautiful bow.